because when you will try to join your worker node to the cluster, you have to specify the port of the control plane. So from here, I prefer to open all the traffic, but for you, you can open only the port 644, something like that. I could not remember. So it's better to go with this option to open all traffic, then review and launch, and then launch view instances. And here I will specify one as our master node and the other one as worker node. Right, nice. Then try to make an SSH connection to them. Master. And here the worker. So the first thing we have to do is to install kubelet and kubedm on both of these instances. So let me go here and use this command to run that, right? Copy, and here I will create nano SSH, then paste here. S then sudo mod x sh then try to run the shell script. Go here and create same thing here. Sudo mod x then run that. Clear. So here you have to make sure this step is very important, and you have to pay attention for it, because many of people of developers that didn't follow that step and they faced an issue, and that the kubelet that didn't run, and he could not achieve their cluster. So here I have bring you the solution, and the solution is that you have to make sure that the kubelet cgroup driver and the container runtime, in our case Docker cgroup drive, are both match. Means that both the container runtime, in our case Docker, and kubelet, both of them have the same cgroup driver. And to make sure of that, let me go to our Docker, run this command to check what is the cgroup driver of our container runtime, means Docker. And for that type, we will make a pipe and then grep -e and then cgroup and check. And as you can see here, that the cgroup driver of our container our container runtime is our Docker is cgroup AFS. How to make sure that the kubelet use the same cgroup driver? We will create a configuration kube EDM configuration, right? And here make sure that in the C group driver to copy and paste the same name of our Docker or our container runtime. So our container runtime cgroup driver using cgroup fs. So copy and paste it here in the cgroup driver, right? And make sure another thing is that the kubelet version and the control plane version are the same, right? So I will copy this and they will go to the control plane and create config kubedm.yaml file. Sorry. And here we'll copy and paste that. And then, yes, make sure to do this, otherwise the kubedm will not work and you will not be able to build your own cluster. And now we have to start our kubedm by typing kubedm init --config, then specify the name of this file that we have already created, conf kubedm yaml. Sorry. Right. So next step is this is the port that I have told you about. Is port is 6443. That is why I prefer to allow all traffic to open all the ports, right? So I will copy these lines, copy and paste them here, right? And then run them as sudo. Otherwise you will have sorry, I have to use sudo. And another thing is to try to copy this and paste this in the control plane. This is the configuration of your cluster.